on. Give me a minute
maybe
to
it's
fix.
just me, probably not though. All right. Anyway, yeah, this is going to be probably a pretty close race. We'll see. Melon, we know. I mean, he's had some PC issues in his last race, so hopefully he has that resolved a little bit, so he can play as well as we know he can. We don't have the timers cropped. Oh no, we do. They're
we
just in
do.
a different spot. Okay.
I need to go. I need to go live actually. Hold on. Switch layout. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Tell me if my mic does it again. It's kind of like
Yeah,
broken. So.
it should be fine now.
All right. We're switched to the live feed
yeah,
now.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I knew something was off.
Yeah.
All right.
The SpeedGaming mods are busy people and they're volunteers, so
Yeah.
understandably, some of the burden lies on us, and we are forgetful people. So
Yes.
their games are pretty well in sync. Melon has faster loading times than spidda. That's actually
Really?
funny.
That's wow. I wonder how Melon's streaming, like if he's using his GPU or something to do it. I might.
I think he said he like mostly fixed the problems he was having with his computer.
Oh, well, thank goodness.
Yeah.
That's because otherwise this might not be that close of a race.
Yeah.
So hopefully,
Yeah, if we saw during the baby first race, Melon got almost 2-0'd, and he was
Yeah.
like the favorite by like a PB of 4 minutes or something.
Yeah, it was. It was actually crazy. What, he got like a 37, 38-minute timer for one of his races. It was really bad.
Yeah, it was real bad. But assuming he doesn't just croak under pressure, it looks like he's going to be able to actually stream this one and it not just completely murder him, although the cube is not playing well with him. Oh.
All right.
That's why you don't replace that portal,
Yeah.
for those of you who don't know.
Yeah, the main differences we're going to see between Melon and spidda are probably going to happen later. I say this every race. It's usually until at least chapter like 2 or 3 before you can see some meaningful differences.
Yeah, and honestly, it's really hard to just like completely kill a run until you reach like chapter 7.
Yeah, for sure. No, there's ways to do it on chapter 6.
Do we not have audio? Oh, they didn't. Okay, so the people didn't actually do the audio. Wait, it's playing OST and music? What? Oh my god. It's because neither of their audios are confirmed and neither of their crops were confirmed. Give me a second. Let me try and fix this.
Wow. I mean, Portal 2 OST is not bad though. Like, can all jam to it for a little bit. You can see both of them stick that button. They didn't actually put the cube on the button. It's just activated permanently. Oh, there you go. By walking on and off of it and being on the button for exactly 1 tick, you can stick it so that it's on and you don't need the cube. Blaming tricks.
Okay, is it working now?
Yeah, it seems good. We're on.
Cool.
I can't tell whose audio we're on. I guess
we should be on Melon. Oh.
Oh no, it's Melon's. It's just kind of off a little bit. That's fine. Yeah, his audio's ahead of
yeah, it's out of sync. What the heck? Okay, we're gonna switch to spiddas.
All right.
Let's see if that fixes it. Yeah. Wait.
Did it?
What?
No, it didn't.
They're out of sync.
No, it's just out of sync.
Why are they both out of sync? I don't know how I'm supposed to sync up audio.
They're fine. That's just for you. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
That's
so we'll switch back to Melon.
Yeah. Let me refresh the comp stream then. See if.
Yeah, I'll do that too. The comp stream is like notoriously weird. So.
Whoa. Oh yeah.
All right. It's still gonna be off for me.
I'll
just play with, I'm gonna play with no audio then. So as long as the stream experience is fine, then we're good.
Yep. All right. Oh man,
I'm holding a good lead here.
Yeah, let me mute it too. That's really.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Did spidda just finish Incinerator?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So
Melon... there's like a map difference right now. It's
a short map, Melon's timer is 10 seconds ahead as well, so
yeah,
it's actually pretty close. Oh. Okay. That's unfortunate for spidda there. He'll probably be about 10 seconds behind now.
111 versus a 120, and you can finish in about like 9 or 10 seconds on laser stairs. So, assuming you're quick. Yeah, Melon is does do Fulbright for the whole run.
I'm on board with that, by the way. I think that's the play. That's what I do too.
Okay, I think it's the play if you do it at like 0.03 or something. But when it's at like 0.1 or whatever he has it at,
I don't know what mine's at, to be honest.
it's a little. I play with mine at 0.01 now, which is like really, really. Oh, that's
like the only map I can imagine it being a disadvantage on maybe is Jailbreak, just so you can more easily tell when the lights turn off. But
it's
like,
a disadvantage for my eyes and not really for my game. Like
mine must not be that bright then, because yeah, it doesn't really bug me too much.
I have mine on the lowest possible setting, and it makes it like viewable for people who are watching my.
Oh yeah, I remember when I was calming your race, I couldn't figure out whether you had it on or not.
Yeah, so it makes it like viewable for people. Oh. See, Melon messed up the super reportal there, which lost him a good amount of time, but Spidda's messing up Wetmaker like quite a bit.
Wetmaker is for sure easier to mess up than the super reportal.
It's looking to me like Spidda has not been playing Portal 2 recently,
no.
which is what my sources, i.e. Spidda, have told me.
So, all right, well, like, at this point, he's got to wait for Melon to choke. They're too closely matched for him to just like gain that time back.
Yeah. Well, I think the universal sort of understanding for this match is that Spidda's a better player who doesn't do a whole lot of full game stuff, and Melon is a really, really good full game runner and not very good at CM. But this is a full game race, so you would expect Spidda to either pop off and do really well, like better than he normally would, because he has that innate skill. Or you would expect Melon to sort of just like clean him up on the little things, and that seems to be what's happening right now.
So I'm guessing Melon's gonna go for he's doing the super reportal routes. This route I think is far superior to the triple reportal. It's just like, it's just better. You hit it.
I go for the triple reportal, and then if I mess it up, I do super reportal.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's a bad strategy. I don't recommend people do it, but I feel like I'm so consistent at triple reportal right now that I just don't bother.
Yeah, I guess. I feel like if done well, the super reportal can be faster than triple.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Like undoubtedly.
Yeah, that's what's done in CM, right?
By like 2 seconds.
Oh, that much? Jeez.
Yeah, yeah. The best time with normal triple reportal was like a 17:20, and the best. So I guess it's not 2 seconds, but I think the best time with super reporter right now is a 15:90.
I wasn't paying attention to Melon. I think he was doing some. He's doing some unconventional ceiling catapult though, because I'm not sure what. I saw him bunny hopping somewhere that I wouldn't have expected him to, but I wasn't paying attention to his screen. I think he must have not used the portal to go to the wall. He must have put it on the ceiling, like the intended strat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, really that saves like a little bit of time if you're not going for flip shot, I think.
You think so?
I don't know. Well, because you don't have to hop around and aim. So if you just hop straight onto the faith plate and shoot on the ceiling, then it's a little quicker.
Yeah.
But if you go for flip shot, then you're saving time over that route. So it's really up to like how comfortable you are with flip shot, which I don't think it's that uncomfortable.
Flip shots. Flip shot's just like a reportal basically with the timing. It's a little bit. It's different, but
it's a reportal where messing it up just means that you have to do like an already like fast backup, as opposed to like a reportal where if you mess it up, then you don't go through the portal at all. Because you're shooting the same portal you're going into, or you're shooting the opposite portal that you're going. Yeah, so like missing it won't, like shooting it early won't actually impact you like it would with a reportal.
Yeah, and the timing's roughly the same as a reportal for. I think it's a little different, but it's pretty close.
Melon is doing the same flex strats we ragged on him for last time.
Yeah,
they're actually working. Like he pushed the Q through the glass, which is a challenge mode route that isn't really advised in full game because it can just bounce off into the corner and not land on the button.
Yeah, I wonder if his roommates might be yelling at him and telling him that he's really far ahead.
So he's just deciding to flex.
Yeah.
Well, he is like the flexiest of full game runners. He does like to just incorporate every stupid CM route he can possibly think of, except Ricochet, ironically.
I was trying to see if he could Zype to do as many CM routes as possible during his next race, because that would be funny.
Depends on how much he wants to win.
Yeah.
Because he's really, really consistent at CM routes, but the problem is like consistent for some CM routes is like 150.
Yeah, I mean, he said he wouldn't be confident doing all of them, but
Yeah.
he said he could do the finales.
Yeah. He's really, really weirdly consistent at the new finale 1 route that involves flinging yourself off
Yeah,
of a
I've
cube
never
3
tried
times.
it. I should really give it a shot because it doesn't look
Yeah.
terrible, except for the fact that you have to wait through a cutscene. Like,
It's not if you're good enough at the timing. Anybody who's curious, you should Google Zypay speedruns. ZYPH or well, sorry, ZYPEH speedruns. He recently has been on a world record spree again after he got 60-60 a few months ago. It's like 8 months ago or something now. But yeah, he's been on a spree with new world records. He might be uploading some more that I recorded for him, like his portal gun and his cube momentum.
There's a brand new finale 1 route that's terrible.
Yeah, and he has a video on it. Oh, Melon did the throw.
Wow.
I remember him telling me he was gonna do that in runs because it was
That's
stupid
funny.
consistent.
Is it though?
It's not.
Yeah.
Oh. Melon.
Oh man, both runners having. Spidda's still on turret intro though. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, you can tell Spidda is just absolutely shaking off the rust right now.
Yeah,
And so
I have
think,
a feeling he's gonna lose this first race, but might come back.
Yeah, well, sans Melon like messing up a lot of things. I think Spidda's just gonna use this as a D-Rust run and go for the best of 3 probably.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I think that's what we're gonna be seeing.
So we'll have to see. I think we're at the point in our comms where we just forget to go over like basic stuff in the game. So if anybody's ever curious about like tricks or something, go ahead and ask, because we just forget to go over like the basics, and it's probably for the best because the most people who watch these are already in the community. If you are curious, feel free to let us know.
Well, it's tough. Like I always explain everything when I'm doing solo comms because
because there's nothing else to talk. Yeah,
but
there's nobody to
it's so like I mean I have to just rattle off talking constantly in order to fit, and I still miss. Explanations.
Like, oh, bunny hopping, here's a circle jump, here's a reportal, here's a laser switch glitch, here's a like single portal cube grab. Like,
it's a little easier towards the end when.
And then you have to be like funnel fly, and then that's about it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, see, Spidda goes for the same route, but he doesn't throw it as aggressively. Oh, Spidda.
There we go. That was.
You hate to see those.
That was bad.
At least it looks like he got all the turrets. Oh.
Spidda. That's really. Wow.
I feel like he's just laughing to himself right now. He's just enjoying this.
Going slowly insane after that laser V turret. That was something else. Holy
I feel more like he's vibing. I think he's set his expectations for himself pretty low in this tournament and is just sort of having a fun time with it. I don't think he's super stressed out right now. Just making for some funny moments. They're either tragic or funny, depending on how you want to look at them.
He threw Polar Rug too. That's. I mean, I don't want to suggest that he's doing this on purpose, but he's thrown a lot of maps.
Yeah. I think like looking at how red his splits are is a good indication though that he's not just like a bad player.
Yeah.
That he just doesn't put a whole lot of practice into the full game runs. He's had some good runs.
PB? Do you know?
I don't know if it's up. I think it's uploaded. Speedrun.com/P2SM.
I'm curious. He might not have it as good of a
3322.
Okay.
So it's not a great PB for somebody at his level.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd be capable, I'm sure, of a 32. If he actually put time into it.
31 is 100% possible for somebody like him.
Yeah.
And it was from a month ago. The PB's from a month ago. Somebody like Alice who has a 31 right now and has been putting a lot of time into full game runs. Like, you could see that sort of thing happening if Spidda put in the time.
Nothing.
Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it, dude. Isn't this Spidda's route? Oh my god, he did it too.
Oh, wow. I hate that route so much. I've never done it, but I just hate the idea of it.
Yeah.
Like, why would you?
He's got a good setup for it. I like the way he set that up, where he does like a wall run into a jump, and it didn't even look like he got a great stair boost, and he still made it. So
Does world record do that route? I'm not even sure Ken even does it
I
anymore.
think he started doing it with it when Sushi started taking world records, because Sushi does it. I think. I could be wrong though. I don't watch his
I
stream
don't
super
know. Yeah,
often.
I don't either.
I see that he's streaming. I pop in. I like meme on his chat a little bit and leave.
Yeah, that's pretty much standard procedure.
He makes early cycle. I think either that or I wasn't watching and he had a terrible cycle.
Yeah, I think that was early cycle. I think he was alright.
Early cycle is a lot tighter in P2SM
Actually,
than it is.
let me bring up my live split so I can compare. how
versus
what kind of what kind of pace they might be on. So
yeah,
because I have a low 35 on these.
I'll do the same. It could be fun.
Well, actually, okay. Well, my splits are 34-30 pace until laser platform, where I threw like a minute, but yeah. So
Melon left like 420-ish at oh gosh.
Spit is actually just slightly
God,
ahead of my splits, so he's probably on pace for a high 34 right now if he just like plays roughly as well as I would.
It looks like Melon's like 15 seconds ahead of my PB, where he is, and Spidda is on escape. He is a minute and minute something behind my splits. It looks like. Actually, he's not as far behind as I thought. Wait. Oh yeah, no, he is. He's exactly a minute behind my splits. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's like 20 seconds behind my splits.
I was looking at my my split out of Turret Factory, and I was like, he's actually pretty close to my splits.
Oh.
I realized that was out of Turret Factory, not into Turret Factory. So.
Okay, I didn't see what that Melon used. I feel like I'm not paying enough attention.
He used Pancake.
Oh, so okay. I actually, I've like changed my mind on Pancake. I think that's the move, like over Turret all the time. Like, I'm starting to think about just never grabbing that defector turret. So it's actually,
dude.
like,
I feel
like do it because I doubt myself, but
yeah, if you're vibing, I feel like it's almost better to do Pancake every time. But if you're like a little panicky, like I get sometimes when I'm at turret sabotage and I'm like I'm plus 20 or whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
Melon going for swag strats in Turret Factory there. He did the CM hop. I think Melon also does that though. I don't know if he did it this race, but I know Notorious.
I know he did. I'm pretty sure he did.
I feel like nobody's really optimized neurotoxin sabotage cycles.
No, I don't think. Yeah, I don't.
Because did you see my video on like how you're supposed to do it?
No, I didn't.
It's a dope video. It was the only good thing to come out of my race with Lethal.
Oh wait, no, I did see it. Yeah, I was commentating.
It's like you like crouch for like half a second and
shoot
the. Like you don't even lose any time to crouching it, and it's like it saves a good amount of time.
Yeah, that's the way to go for sure. Honestly, though, I don't even bother with that because I feel like I'm just never gonna get it, and I'll just.
That's the like don't let's be clear. That's the only time I've ever gotten it. But it's still like I feel like it's the only way to make crouching to shoot under the door faster with how fast the door opens.
Mm-hmm. All right. But taking his time with that. All right.
Yeah, in the case where like if you're not confident in doing the shot quickly, I feel like it's almost always better to go for the turret.
Yeah, that's true.
If you're kind of a wash on it, you can go either way. Pick up the turret when you're fast.
Ooh, Melon doing this route. I do this route now as well. It's actually like, I think that's a fantastic improvement.
I think it's a cool route. I don't do it, but I think it's a cool route.
It's really fun. It's really fun to do. But yeah, it's like not a ton faster. At least it doesn't feel like it is.
It probably saves like a second or so.
Yeah, probably. See if Spidda gets caught. No, CM player wouldn't get caught.
This is a game. He would never. Dude, all three of my races, I had like awful. Oh, that was a really fast Cave Johnson from Melon. Oh, and he. Oh, I hate you, Melon. Right. Look at this guy. Oh, what an absolute BM.
Wow.
For those who don't know, if you like don't crouch or if you don't strafe very far after that reportal, you can land on the side, and it's much faster for challenge mode specifically. and I like never have gotten it before because I really suck at it for some reason.
Yeah.
And then Melon just did it full game, even though it's like 100% riskier and doesn't save like almost any time. And he just did it because he heard me complaining about it yesterday.
Oh
He was
man,
excited.
look! Oh my!
Oh,
Oh
no.
Melon!
Oh no! He's so good, dude. He's so good. He doesn't do step
What
dad
was
though.
that? I mean, yeah.
So for those who don't know, there are
You went
2
for that.
cube clips that you can use on this map. One saves a couple seconds, one saves a whole lot more seconds, but is so much less consistent. He did the one that is so much less consistent, and he just did it in one try. And at this point he's just BMing. He's so far ahead. Spidda's going into like he's going like at least a minute behind his splits.
I'm gonna be honest. After that Cave Johnson and Repulsion intro, I'm a little bit mad at Melon because like, did he deserve that? I don't think anyone does.
I wish
I wish that would happen sometimes to me.
So I know he doesn't run with splits, but I wish we could see his splits to see if he's actually like ahead of his splits right now. Because I feel like there's definitely a chance that he's just like bad at the end game, and he just always plays this well. But I don't really know. He's at Crazy Box like starting at like low 1920.
Well, his run was not without chokes so far. You know, I mean, he's definitely messed some stuff up.
He literally entered this map a minute ahead of me.
What is that
on my PB? It's the he has an exec file that just purposefully like nerfs all of his settings like to the lowest possible settings so that he can play. Ooh, go for the backup, buddy. This route is faster, but only if you don't completely croak it like 8 times, which he is. So he might still break even with a good normal route.
Oh, that was close.
Woo!
He does do a weird strafe up there because I've been doing the other strafe that I feel like the one he does, and it's the same one Can't Even does. Okay. It's just so difficult.
So he finished 30 seconds ahead of my PB right there at Crazy Box.
All right.
So he lost a good amount of time there
because he was like 33-36. Is that
33-36? Yes.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I was also like plus 40 at this point in the run, so.
Oh. All right, we'll see what happens.
I'm not entirely sure what kind of pace he's on.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I mean, because a lot of the really defining chokes, if they're going to happen in the run, they're going to happen during Chapter 6 and
Chapter 7.
Well,
he just finished Chapter 6.
Well, yeah. I guess we'll see what happens during Chapter 7.
I feel like Conversion Intro and 3 Gels are some of the easiest maps to choke on.
Conversion Intro, I agree. I feel like 3 Gels you can choke, but not lose a ton of time.
I feel like any sort of like bad save mistake on the tube bounce will kill your run. If you mess up the shot like even once at
for the
when doing the fling, that's like an extra like 10-15 seconds that you have to do when you do it again.
It's just good to play that safe because I mean, going up another 50 velocity costs you what, 1 second maybe. I mean, it's
I would agree. It's just one of those maps that if it's difficult for something to go really wrong, but if something does go really wrong, you lose a lot of time.
Ooh, Melon doing the super reportal on prop links.
I hate this route, by the way.
I tried it. Yeah, I agree. I don't like it either. I was gonna start doing it, and I feel
like if you have a script that shoots the portals for you, it's probably not the worst thing in the world. But I don't know anybody. Well, I know scripts are illegal, so
yeah.
I know that hopefully nobody uses a script, and that would be the only thing that would really. That's so fast that like I honestly don't know how you're able to miss getting a jump.
His portal wasn't under the gel. He missed the gel.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
He just forgot to shoot a portal on the wall when he went over there. Like he forgot to shoot that portal right there.
Oh, he's probably not really used to quick saving either because he plays CM. Oh, man.
It's not like he has no full game experience. Like he played a lot when his friend group like Zach and Alice and Dylan were doing a bunch of runs. I know he was doing some along with them. So it's not like he has no experience doing full game runs. Like I'm not trying to imply that because I think that would almost give him too much of an excuse to mess this all up.
Well, and really, I mean, even I played just challenge mode for like a day and a half, and I was already out of habit of quick saving just from doing that. So I can only imagine how how tough it would be if you're a CM player.
I find the opposite happens. I don't really have a trouble adjusting, but I find like if I go from doing full game to CM, I'm like clicking the quick save bind on my
Yeah,
mouse.
yeah, I
And
do
I'm
that
like,
too.
oh wait, okay, my bad.
Oh,
I see. I don't know. I don't do this. I don't do the setup for this because I've never been able to like get it. But I can do
really?
it just fine if I just fling into it normally. I
I
think I
did
missed
it
it once during my race, but
before I was doing the stuck launch route. I was doing the setup for that just because I don't know. You like if you just don't press any keys, it kind of works.
yeah, he's 2 minutes behind my race right now. Oh, SpeedGaming 2 with a raid
So that's
party of
tough.
140.
Ooh,
So
welcome everyone.
I think it's fair to do a quick synopsis of what we're watching here.
I
This is
agree.
oh, he's going for the challenge mode route.
Oh
Did
man,
not work for him. Oh, he also okay, he got
he's
it.
got to know he's lost by now. Like,
Yeah. But this is the Portal 2 Speedrun Mod Tournament. The Speedrun mod is a community-made mod that removes load time and cutscenes from the map. You know, it also does a bunch to just eliminate little sources of waiting, like elevator speed and door speed and things like that. So for those just tuning in, the race right now is between Melon and Spidda. Spidda is one of the best individual level players in the game. Is really good at that. Very well respected. Melon is one of the best full game runners in the game. Very good at that. Very well respected. So you expect Melon to probably eke out a victory here, assuming he doesn't have computer issues like he did last time. Um, and you can expect Spidda to upset, maybe take a game or two if he plays really well. But the first game is sort of surprising in that Spidda's like at least 2 minutes almost behind Melon. So
yeah.
his run has not been going well.
I mean, surely after some D-rest, though, we'll see a much closer race.
Yeah, I think his hopes and dreams for winning the first round are probably dashed, but I
Yeah,
think he's accepted that. Is probably just de-rusting in general.
yeah. He's just doing weird routes now, so I feel like he has to understand. There's just no way.
There's also like a 50-second or so desync on the timers right now, so it's not as far behind as it might look,
Oh,
but it's
I didn't notice that.
still. But it was still Melon was like slightly ahead of my splits leaving Crazy Box, and Spidda was almost exactly 2 minutes behind. So
There just aren't enough major choke points left for Melon. I mean, he can mess
yeah,
stuff up, but he can't lose a ton of time. Not anymore.
yeah, I feel like there are chances if you're bad at quick saving, and you make some mistakes, you could soft lock chapter 8 and 9. Like, oh, there he just got too much speed and just flew off into the distance. But he's not one of the players who you expect to not make quick saves and be smart about the way that he does things. So I don't think he's going to do any massive chokes. It's worth explaining crouch flag glitch.
Yeah, so I'm trying to remember exactly how it works. It has something to do with how you change crouch states in a funnel, and then it thinks one of your hitboxes is in the funnel when your actual player is not in the funnel.
Well,
So
it thinks one of your hitboxes entered a new funnel, and so what it does is it keeps track of how many funnels you're in, because you can actually be in 2 funnels at once in the game. So it keeps count of those funnels.
I
And
see.
once you crouch, it goes like, oh hey, the player's hitbox is in 2 funnels. So then when you leave one of them, it decrements the counter to 1, and it treats you like you're in a fly state. And so we preserve that from map to map in the chapter 8 once the funnels are introduced, and we use it to break a lot of chambers.
And the effect of this is the effect of this is really that you don't gravity doesn't affect you, obviously, because you're flying, but that's kind of a problem in some chambers. You can't, like, if you jump, you have no force that's going to push you back down, so you just go up forever. You have no vertical control at all over how you're moving, so that's actually quite difficult to control, and it takes a lot of getting used to.
Yeah, so you have to use like jumps if you want to go up, or you have to ramp off of things if you want to go down, stuff like that. It's better giving up on tube bounce there.
Oh yeah, I think the last race I comped, someone did that. Was it? Did you do that?
No, I would never.
Or it must have been Lathel then.
Probably.
Or Lathel. I couldn't decide how to pronounce his name.
I think it's Lathel, but
I think Lathel sounds right too. But
I mean,
like the more I said it, the less
Lat-Hill.
it sounded.
That's called him. He's Lat-Hill. But yeah, it's an interesting name. But a lot of people, when they first see the game, they think that once you hit Chapter 8, people are just allowed to no clip. So it's always worth like clarifying.
Yeah,
This is definitely not how it works.
I mean, we actually, I think we tried to complete every level in the game in this fly glitch state. And it's actually not possible to complete every one. Core, I think, is the one you can't do.
I think there was a theory that you could. I think there's a
Is there?
theory for how to do core.
Has anyone done it?
Yeah, before Tanger was banned, he had theories of how to do every map in the game. So he was planning on doing a showcase of all the routes. And
Regardless, it's not easy.
Yeah,
It's a route theory, yeah. So it's
tricky.
yeah. So it's really, it's not like if you get fly, it's just free for the rest of the game. You have to play it pretty well and lose it when it makes sense to.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I just got a fraud message from my bank.
All right, sounds good. Good luck with that. All right, so Melon's probably going to go for some form of milkshake. Ooh, this is looking like a chocolate chip. Yep. All right, so he's able to just hop around the room you'd normally drop into by jumping on top of that test chamber and falling into the level, the next level trigger. Sometimes you can lose your vision completely when doing that, in which case it's still possible to do, but it's just a little trickier and slower because you can't see. All right. So Melon moving on to Repulsion Polarity, which is a pretty easy map and this is one of those maps where fly glitch is probably most helpful, where he's just gonna grab fly glitch and then fly to the end. It's really straightforward there.
Sorry about that. I just got a message from my bank saying they declined an order, or like a $60 McDonald's order that was made on my card, and they're like, "Was this you?" And I was like, "Nah, I did not order $60 of McDonald's." So looks like I'm getting a new card.
All right then. Anyway, yeah, nothing too exciting happened. Melon got chocolate chip.
Oh, nice.
Without an issue, so just that. Melon getting the good hops into Finale 1.
Yeah.
Like to see it.
It looks like he's almost a minute ahead of my Finale 1 entrance.
I'm not paying attention to my splits. Let me see. Where's my...
Yeah, so it looks like he's on like a 32 pace.
I see my Finale 1 entrance is a 31:19 because I lost a minute at the end of Chapter 8.
Oh.
It's tragic.
You hate to see it.
Yeah, you really do.
But I don't think this is going to be a PB for Melon. His P2SM time isn't on the leaderboards right now. Yeah, it still says it's a 33:36. It's like a high 31.
Oh really? You got a 31?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I thought you got a 32. Nice. Yeah. That's not going to happen.
No.
I don't think that's possible. But yeah. So he's going to grab flag glitch here. Normally in a full game run, we'd have flag glitch already.
Yeah, but it's actually so much faster to do Finale 1 without it, because now the funnels move at like light speed.
Yeah.
In Finale 1, whereas before it would take like 3 hours to do a crouch fly.
Definitely changes the situation here though, because this skip that Melon's about to do, where he flies by the turrets. Oh.
Yeah, it's substantially harder to do.
It's a lot harder.
The only difference between a normal crouch fly and a preserved crouch fly is that when you preserve crouch fly, you can crouch. When you haven't preserved crouch fly, like moved it from level load to level load, you can't press crouch without losing your crouch fly. So when you have to grab it in Finale 2, doing that skip is harder because you have to spend more time on the railing and less time strafing in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Spidda just died on Stop the Box and didn't have a save. Well, now he's throwing. He's doing the CM throw now.
Poor Spidda. He's given up. You know they give up when you throw on wall. Or on Stop the Box.
Yeah.
Yeah. Map names.
He's definitely moved on to like preparation for the next game.
For sure.
And even though their timers are in sync or out of sync, I don't want to delay Spidda's timer to resync it because Melon's gonna be done in a minute or two. So
yeah.
Then we'll have to like watch Spidda struggle for even longer.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm curious if Spidda's gonna go for any milkshake because that's not really a factor in CM.
Yeah, I think he knows how to do it.
Well, I doubt he'll be practiced with it though, so we'll see if he loses huge amounts of time.
So I feel like if you've ever done it, like if you've ever done any variation of the strat, you can do it because like once you figure out like how it works, it's not all that convoluted to actually do.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I didn't know how to do it the longest time, and now I can just.
Oh yeah, no, well it's easy, really easy to. Oh my goodness, spidda.
he's molding.
It's really easy to just not remember exactly where you want to be and just be too far to the right.
Yeah.
Fall off, and then you lose a ton of time because
as long as you know that you're supposed to smack the wall, then you're fine.
Oh yeah. Actually, yeah, that was really confusing me when Lathel was racing. He wouldn't smack the wall. Oh.
Yeah, if you smack the wall over to the left a little bit, you just fall like right where you're supposed to fall. It's very convenient.
Yeah, Lathel's version of that was weird when I was calling your race. It was
well, there's like 30 different variations of the strat, and they all have the worst, least descriptive names possible. So it's really frustrating. Oh, he missed early moonshot. That's not something you see a whole lot.
Oh, and he loads a save to get it. That's unusual.
He's loading a save again.
There we go.
There we go.
It's a high 32.
Yeah, which is better than spidda's PB.
Yeah. Oh,
submitted at least.
What did he just do?
Spidda?
He had a really awkward angle coming out of that portal.
He obviously has not watched Dylan's video on this, I don't think.
Dylan has a video? Oh,
it's a great video. I think it's in StratVids. If you shoot the portal too close to your feet, you can hit the little like metal things there, like outside of the portal.
Oh.
So I think that was what he was doing.
Yeah, looks like it.
Which I don't think Dylan mentioned in his video, which is probably the only flaw with his video, to be honest. We'll see if Spidda wants to do a game too, because I think it certainly could. Like one of these races could go in Spidda's favor. Spidda is by no means incapable of getting a 22 or a 32. Sorry, yeah.
Or 22, Burger 40 type times.
Burger 40 type beat.
22-minute run. Spidda just seems uncomfortable though playing. Like he double checked that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, he flew a little bit too fast there.
He's too fast. That's his real problem here.
He's way too fast. All right.
Yeah, Melon thinks he was on.
Oh, Spidda.
He was going for the challenge.
Oh, wow.
Because he got the hot pattern for it, so you might as well just do it to flex. He doesn't have a time with it, though, does he?
I don't know if he does.
Hold on. Or.iRib.me.
That would have been hilarious, though, if he got it.
I just checked, and Undead got a new Finale 2 world record. It's another day, another dollar, dude.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Spidda does not have a run with the Finale 1, the new Finale 1.
Interesting. That would have been funny if he hit it during a full game run. He's probably gonna get a 36 at best. Probably a 37 actually. Really
That's tragic.
That. Yeah.
Like so many things have to go wrong at this like level of play to get a 37.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure some people.
I mean, to be fair, he stopped trying like halfway through the run.
Yeah. Melon in the chat, go Spidda.
All right, Melon. That's good sportsmanship right there.
Is it, or is it BM? Is it the ultimate BM?
That's true.
You're so far ahead that you can like go into the Twitch chat, like chill for a little while, and then root for your opponent to finish the match, like at all.
Oh, did he load it? Did he save? Oh no, he was fine.
He's fine. He just can't do the turret route probably now. I mean, he could try it, but now if he crouches, it's SLA. What's your plan here, Spidda? What's the backup?
He seems flabbergasted by that.
A little bit of both. So he waited for the turrets to not shoot there, at least the back ones. Like while they're resetting their targeting, it just takes them even longer to target the player. So, but at that point, just go for the safer route. It only loses like 2 seconds. What is he doing?
Does he?
Okay, he was just shooting for the bombs and intended route for some reason.
I'm wondering. He might get a 38.
Oh, spidda!
Spidda.
38 looking more and more likely.
Oh yeah.
Oh, oh, oh. There he goes.
Wow.
He's good. He's good.
Spidda getting a high 37 or a 38. I mean, a good finale 4 is a what?
He's literally just memeing at this point. This is a man who's accepted his reality.
Yeah. So a decent finale 4 would land him like a mid 37 here, but he's gonna get a 39. Sushi is rating with a party of 48.
The Sushi
Welcome,
fans. So that means we have to do.
viewers.
That means we don't have to do that raid explanation stuff.
We might because Celeste.
Well, we have to. Oh yeah. Well, he hasn't played Celeste recently. Let's be honest.
That's true. But I feel like so many people in his chat like don't know what's happening with the Portal 2 runs.
No, it's like Inflame and Kojo. He was definitely doing Portal 2 runs.
Oh, what is Stat Bomb Preserve? That didn't work at all.
So for those who are just tuning in, it's probably worth noting that Spit is just getting clapped right now. His run here is going to be like 5 minutes slower than Melon's.
Wow.
I said you were washed in Celeste, not in Portal 2, Sushi. Although, if the shoe fits, you can put it on.
Let's see. Bit of taking two trips up to there to get the second core.
And then he doesn't hit it.
Oh
look at that!
All right.
The
there
swag
you go.
throw.
Time save.
What an absolute baller. Okay, he just posted his PB. You were right. I'm not gonna spoil it for the chat, but Cardin's estimation for what his time was pretty spot on. And it does peg him at like.
Oh no, it wasn't. No, I thought he'd be much slower than that.
Oh really? I thought you said high 37.
Well, I said high 37 if he does well, but I didn't think he'd do well.
Yeah. Well, that does put him like almost exactly 5 minutes behind Melon. Game 2.
I mean, Spit has got to go. He's got to go drink some almond milk and prepare for race 2. Right. Whatever works.
All right. It looks like Spit has got other plans tonight and is not gonna best of 3 this.
Oh, never mind then.
So unfortunately, we're not gonna get a best of 3. But it looks like he had a fun time with that race. So
yeah.
You gotta respect it. So now that pushes Spidda into lowers.
Yeah, let me actually check with the.
So he has a much better chance of winning versus whoever he's going against. Also worth knowing that Spidda is illiterate, as Zach so helpfully pointed out.
Let's look at the bracket here. See where does Spidda go? Oh no.
Removed from the tournament for false submission of time.
So
that's runner throwing down the hammer. What's up?
Spidda is going to be playing. Oh, probably. Kind of hard to say. Maybe Wilbo.
Yeah.
I don't really. Probably Wilbo.
I submitted them both as done now, so they'll both get comm requests if they want to actually do it.
Oh yeah.
So.
Kind of. I forgot about that, to be honest.
Yeah, I did too until we got to this point. Who goes there? Oh,
Who's
it's
there?
Melon.
Hi, Melon.
Yo, what's up?
Hey.
Much better showing than the race versus Baby Furries.
Yeah, no, I didn't even lose a game this time.
I know.
Yeah, that was solid.
That went better than I thought it might.
Your Cave Johnson Repulsion intro combo made me a little jealous, to be honest. That was
really good. I think out of Repulsion intro, I was on PB pace definitely. I think I was barely on 31 pace, so it had a lot of potential there. And then I choked the living hell out of Chapter 7, so it doesn't matter.
Oh man.
Yeah, I honestly didn't even pay attention to your Chapter 7 because we were having too much fun looking at Spidda's race because he was really starting to give up around that time and just do some meme strats, and it was a lot of fun to watch. So
yeah, I think he gave up in Chapter 6 sometime. I think, if not earlier. it was
you really knew that he had accepted his fate when he was doing like the cube throw on Stop the Box, and then restarted the entire level when he missed it.
That's very Spidda, so that makes sense.
Yeah. So for those, Spidda's busy and can't join us for a post-game interview, but I'm sure he had fun So for all those who just came over from Masuchi's chat or have been watching the whole time, that's gonna do it. Melon takes the cake. My predictions are looking less glim than they were previously.
Well, I have to play bets now, and you predicted me to win that.
I did predict you to win that, so you better not lose that.
If he choked really hard, I have a chance. If I get like mid 32s and he...
I mean, if you beat bets, it's smooth sailing because that's the hardest match I'll have to do until like maybe can't even.
Until you beat Let Us Stray in the final, according to my bracket. My bracket's dead. Woo! But I think after this, it's gonna host some other speed gaming thing. But then me and Cardin might be doing some AMC co-op.
Yes.
A little
Are
later.
you plugging your own stream right now?
Dude, exclamation mark C in the chat, exclamation mark C.
Dude, exclamation mark R also. Get me in there.
I did.
There you go.
Calm down, exclamation mark Portal 2, you know, we put it all in there.
Yeah, we don't know what we're doing with AMC.
Yeah, go watch Daniel. I'm sure him and Cardin are going to do great.
Yeah, maybe while Cardin gets some food, I'll play some CM or something. Some chill. Who knows?
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, you know. Self-promo pog. Kojo gets it.
There you go.
But that's if you want to watch more Portal 2. If you don't, stick around. We'll auto-host another Speed Gaming. So check one of them out or don't. It doesn't matter to me. See you guys.
See you guys.
Peace.